Wearable technology is becoming more and more popular. In this video, we're checking out this ring from Astari. Okay, so on the channel I've covered smart rings previously, with the Samsung Galaxy AI ring being one of those products I've covered. Smart rings, I think, are a great wearable technology that more and more people would benefit from if they were aware of the benefits and jumped into the wearable world. Obviously, smartwatches are probably the most popular technology in terms of the wearable tech, but rings I see becoming more and more popular as more and more companies jump into that technology. Samsung will probably bring a second generation of this ring out in 2025, but in this video we're looking at a brand new product from Astari. So this is a similar type of approach to the Samsung Galaxy ring, but much more simplified. So I still think it falls into that smart ring bracket, the smart wearable bracket, but it's much more simplified in terms of it's got one purpose and one purpose only, which is contactless payment using this ring. One of the things I think is missing from the Samsung Galaxy ring is actually being able to pay with the ring. I think it's a massive gap, a massive miss by Samsung. Maybe they bring it out in the second generation, but this from Astari is exactly that. It's a payment ring. So it doesn't require the same kind of battery and charging that the Samsung or the other rings require. This is just what it is. It's a payment ring, contactless payment, on the go basically. So I'm super excited to try this out and see how good it actually is. So in this video, we're going to unbox it here on the table, see what it's like, try it on, make sure it fits. I've obviously got the ring size that I need, which is a size 12, the same as that one. So I'll be wearing this on this right hand here on this finger. May try it on that one as well, but I probably will wear them both at the same time. After we've unboxed it, I will try it out in the wild a little bit, maybe go to the shop, try it out with some contactless payments, see what that actual experience is like. And then we'll finish off with like a first impression kind of summary of the actual ring. So first of all, let's jump inside this box, see what we actually get with the ring, what it's like, the build quality, things like that. First impressions. Super simple packaging, so we've got the outside box there, which is with the logo on the front. Then got this one inside, and this opens up to then show the ring there. Just on the inside there, we've got a setup QR code, which is obviously directing us on how to set that up. So super simple, nothing else in the box, no user manual. We've got to jump into that website to see how we get things set up. So let me do that now on my phone, and I'll bring you along on that journey too. Okay, let's jump into this step by step. So I'm recording on the screen just to bring you along with this. So let me go into my camera and scan this QR code. Okay, there is a setup video there. We won't use a setup video. Let's go through the actual steps here. So step one is fund your wallet. So Curve, so you need a Curve card. I do have a Curve card from my Samsung Pay account, I believe. So this is with the payment system it uses in the background to actually use the actual ring to obviously make payments using it. So that's that. So we need to do that. So as it mentions there, Curve is the wallet partner of Astari. Curve is very well known, so it's a trustable company. We then need to download the Manage My app. It's a control center for your wearable, allowing you to easily set up, adjust and freeze it if required. It does mention there that you only need this to set the actual ring up. You don't need it while making payments, which is great. That would be a kind of pain. And then step three, once you've got the actual app, obviously we're looking to synchronize or pair the actual ring with the phone. That looks like it's doing it using NFC, but we'll step through that now. Okay, so what I'll do, let me download that application that we require, so the Manage Me application. I won't show the actual Curve setup on the phone because obviously that would have been a banking kind of money situation. But obviously that first step of setting up the Curve wallet system is required as part of this. Okay, so account is activated. I'm going to sign into here now. So we need to add a wearable. So add a wearable. Hold your wearable to the back of your phone. So on the back of the Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra, I know the NFC tag is up here. So I'm going to add it there. Okay, so the wearable has been added. Your Astari Wearables Atlantis has been added to your account. So let's add service, payment card. Okay, so looking through the step here, I do need to connect the actual Curve card. So obviously that's some personal information there in terms of my card details, so I won't show that on screen, but you can see here you've got your payment card. If you're in a different country, it does support certain banks and certain cards directly in the application. I've just checked, it doesn't support my bank in the application, so I will have to use the Curve card that I've got. So I will add this information into here, then I'll come back once it's added because I don't want to show my card details or anything else on screen. Okay, all sorted with the applications, etc. Now I just need to go try that out in real life and we can report back at the end. Just another thing to cover off before we do that though is the actual ring itself. So in terms of the build quality, it's a lovely looking ring. It's not too thick, it's nice and thin. Obviously it picked up the, from an NFC perspective, really well on the phone. So obviously that's built into the actual ring itself. But in terms of the fit, a lovely fit, you can see that on my hand there. It's much thinner, probably the half, maybe 2/3 of the width or the thickness of the actual Samsung ring there, but it's not like stupidly thin. It's a nice looking ring. I can wear it on that hand along with that one as well. I'm not generally a kind of jewellery or ring kind of person, but I think the colour of that, because it's quite dark, it doesn't look too bad. It's nice, it blends in with a watch as well. I can see myself definitely wearing that on a daily basis. So not much more to say really on the actual build, on the ring itself. It just looks a really nice ring. It's machined really well. The quality of it looks really good. Yeah, really nice looking ring. And I like the actual colour of it, that kind of almost dark grey metallic. It's really, really nice. So yeah, really, really smart. So all that's left to do now is actually try it. So I need to go and try this maybe at the shop on a contactless payment system basically. See how easy it is to use. I'll see if I get any funny looks because obviously watches, you can use watches for contactless payment, but I find that a little bit funny, a little bit weird using your watch. Just pointing your watch at it. It might be the same with this. I'm not sure exactly where the NFC is in the ring, whether it's in just one part or whether it's built all the way around it in terms of putting that contact on the actual contactless payment system, but I'll find that out and see how easy it is to use. If I hover it over the phone on the NFC tag there, it does pick it up quite easily on the phone, so I'm hoping that won't be a problem on the actual contactless payment system I try and use. I will try that out, we'll report back on the video and finish off with kind of a summary, first impressions, and overall review of the Astari Wearable Smart Ring. Okay, it's been a few weeks now since I've started wearing the Astari ring. Overall, super, super impressed. I've used it maybe 10 times to purchase things now, and that's in a range of establishments and shops, etc. So I've used it in Tesco, Marks and Spencer's, in a pub, in a local corner shop. It's worked everywhere. It's worked absolutely everywhere. I've tried it, no problems whatsoever. The only kind of problem I've had, which I do have with my phone, sometimes getting it to pick up the actual NFC, the actual tag itself. That does happen on my mobile phone as well. I think it's just placement on the actual card reader, making sure you get it in the right place basically. But every time it's not worked, but it has eventually worked, so it's kind of just the placement has not been perfectly correct just to pick it up. Obviously earlier in the video we covered off the application setup with integrating Curve into the application, the Curve, the payment system. I've not had to do anything else in the application. When I use the ring it pops through to give me a notification on my phone that I've used it. So overall, so far, really, really impressed. In terms of the actual ring, about physically itself, I will get some close-ups, probably can't see it from there. But in terms of scratching, I've got no scratches. I've worn it day in, day out. I've showered in it. I've exercised in it. I've done bits of work, bits of DIY with it. With both my rings, I've got my Samsung ring and this Astari ring. So I've had it on kind of 24/7. No problems whatsoever. Sizing-wise as well was absolutely bang on. Size 12, I think I am. I think that's US sizing, is it? I think, perhaps. But it's a 12, no problems whatsoever, and I can interchange it onto different fingers if I can use it with forefinger if I wanted to, but I've not done. I've kept it on that finger for a couple of weeks and had no problems at all. Okay, so obviously I've got the ring from Astari. Astari do different products as well for payments, for that smart payment, so they've got keychains and bracelets they also do if you don't want it in a ring format. For me, the ring itself is really good because obviously it's on your hand at all times, or when you're wearing it anyway, obviously. I've literally not took it off, so I've had it on all the time. At your fingertips, you've got payment capability all built in there into the ring. As I mentioned earlier in the video, the Samsung ring that I wear is my wedding ring. That doesn't have payment systems built into it. It's a big miss by Samsung in my view, but this is absolutely perfect if you're looking for a ring that looks good and also has the payment system built into it. So just looking on their website now, you can see the ring at the moment, it's on sale, it's at £73. Quite good value for money in terms of the price point. As you can see there, your wallet always on hand, secure payments, more privacy, and there's no battery built in. So with the Samsung ring, I have to charge it periodically, although the battery life is excellent. This, you never need to charge it, it's just there, ready to use whenever you need it. What I'll do is I'll pop the link below in the description to the ring itself so you can grab one yourself if you want to. So there is a Houston DIY discount code that Astari have made available for us. That's Houston10, giving you 10% off the purchase of the ring. So as I mentioned, I'll put the links in the description to the ring and also the discount code below as well. Any problems with that, just let me know. Okay, so hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully it's been informative if you're looking at the Astari Smart Ring or the other payment devices that they offer. If you have, please do give it a thumbs up, give it a like. If you haven't for any reason, give it a thumbs down, give it a dislike. Let me know in the comment section why. Any questions about the ring, about the setup, about anything at all that I've covered on the video, please drop it in the comment section. I will reply to all questions and comments. And if you want to follow the Houston DIY channel for more product reviews, tech reviews, giveaways, and much, much more, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you on the next one.